So for so guys, for euro dollar, I closed the week, but I still had a trade in. We still had a trade, if you remember. We had this sell on euro. Remember, we had this sell on euro because we had our break to the upside. We had break of structure to the upside. If you can go back how I got into this trade, it was very, very simple. I remember explaining this, but let me explain it again. We had our break of structure to the upside, then we had our order block just here. So the market came down, disrespected that zone, and then we got that break. You can see it. We got that break. And after getting that break, that means we got our confirmation. Then this became our breaker block. Sell breaker block, right? And then this was our entry. This was our entry. And we had our stop loss just here. And our target was just here. Our target was very, very simple. We had our target just below here. So we closed the week last week in profits. So this was our last trade the other Friday. Then Monday came on, and then after hitting our take profit, you can see on H1 we had our demand zone on H1, which was this one. We had our demand zone on H1 just there, because this was a break of structure to the upside. This time it's external structure. That's why you see price tried to move back, but it failed to continue. It was a weak demand zone. So we took out some profits around here. Then we left 25% profits running. And I was super cool and confident about this because I would take out some money. Then finally on Monday, I think, we hit our take profit, the remaining 25%. Then we had our break of structure to the downside external. You can see it. It was here. Then we had a clean break. You can see it. A break and retest. Then this was our entry. And this automatically, it became our sell point of interest. Right? Still, this one became our sell point of interest, which was a breaker block. So this was our clean entry. break, retest, then break, clean, and our stop loss just around there. So it was just a waiting game. And our take profit just below here for TP1, then TP2 we had to target this, but for our long-term trade we had to get up to here, which was for risk to reward. Then we had our continuation. That was our plan. You can see it, we almost got taken out. Then it was just a waiting game. This was our second TP, but our first trade, because our first TP it was from the previous week, right? Then this was our first TP. Then we just had to wait for the next TP, and you can see liquidity was created. Then we took out some profits around here, 50%. Then we kept holding the rest of 50% up to down. Nice management, nice risk management, trade management, very on point. Then that was our second trade. And our third trade, you can see we had a break of structure to the downside, our continuation break of structure to the downside. It was external. I want always to make my charts clean. And after getting this, you can see our premium zone up here. This was just our inducement level. Inducement. And also another confirmation for this, it was created during New York session. That means that's another confirmation. It's not a must, but it's another confluence you can use. Then we had our entry point here, our stop loss just here, 10 pips, and we had to target here. So for a better entry, I had to pull up this, then I pull it back to at least here to get that 5%. Then we had our take profit one just here, and our full TP to swing low. That was my target. That was my plan. So I had to wait. And then automatically I got in. Then after I moved my break even just there, my stop loss to break even, then TP1 here. If I hit TP1, I take out 75% of my profits. So I had to wait. So I had TP1. Then nice trade management, I just moved my break even here. TP1 hit, then I had to wait for TP2. Then the moment I get up to here, back to TP1, before hitting my break even, I take out more 50%, remaining with 25%, right? Then the price came back and hit my break even. That was it for Friday. I had to just wait because we had news in the evening, so I couldn't get any trade. So my plan is very, very simple. You can see the price came back and it tried to push down, but it was weak because even it couldn't take out this swing low. So I couldn't take any trade because of the volume. You can see it. Then after I had news, and my plan is just very, very simple. After getting that break, automatically this became our demand zone or buy breaker block, but I prefer calling it a demand zone. Then because we got this change of character to the upside, now EU is bullish. Now I just have to wait for the retest from here, then continue buying it. You can see still even holding, right? Okay, that's it guys, peace out.